Yeah, hey gentlemen, you got a beautiful soothing sauce for me. I am BUSHTICK MICK. We got a video from this guy again. Yes, it's him. He's searching. Always searching for the tiger shark. I can tell that. Yes, in the name of conservation too. I can tell you many things in the name of that conservation, mate. But what we do now, we can see. We can see into the realm of the tiger shark. Yes, he can track it. He can sense it as maybe approach this location from maybe far away, then maybe pass through and maybe take a bite out of you too. Who knows these things? Not me. I'm not a marine biologist, but I am a seasoned, experienced wildlife warrior. I can tell you these things. Like this guy, he's a wildlife warrior too. Like me, I've got an air conditioner too. I can tell you these things. It's not mine. It's SMELLY SHELLY's, of course. But I treat it like it's mine. I can see now into the realm. You can see that too, that the home of the tiger shark too. Maybe the feeding ground too, mating ground. Maybe the mate there too. Maybe they like to eat and mate at the same time. I can tell you these things. I can tell you many things to educate you too. I got many personal problems, but I'm not allowed to speak of them. I'm not allowed to tell you about them. I can tell you. I got to tell you about the conservation. I got to tell you about the saving things. Beautiful things, mate. Okay, I can tell that. It's important to save these things. Maybe you are well aware and you already know these things, but maybe I can educate you further. I can further your knowledge on these things. But I got personal problems. Yes, I can tell you about them. They upset me, these people that live. They live with my lover, but I'm not treat her right. I'm not treat her right, and she found a new lover, I can tell you. That Ronnie Rottencock. But he alpha man now, he got the mating rights. But I'm not allowed to speak about that. I'm not allowed to tell you. But it's true, I even catch him. He used my toothbrush, that filthy Ronnie Rottencock. But look at that. That's beautiful too. That conservation, mate. I can tell you. Yes, I can see that. You need to protect that. Like this guy here, they're finding maybe fishing now. Too, looking for that. That's part of the job when he's searching. Searching for the tiger shark. But I can tell you, Ronnie Rottencock, I use my toothbrush. I think he can do that because I use his underwear. But that's not right. We can tell these things. What is this thing there? That is beautiful. That's beautiful to me. Yes, you can soothe to that. I can soothe you. You can be soothed. It only takes a small moment to soothe you. But I got personal problems. Yes, Ronnie Rottencock, he got mating rights. Okay, I can tell these things. I don't want to mate with SMELLY, but Ronnie Rottencock got the mating rights over a whole house. He even claimed Donnie Rottencock is a fat boy. Because Donnie Rottencock deadbeat father. I can tell these things. But even sometimes Johnny Rottencock, he's sneaking and claim mating rights when Ronnie Rottencock not watching. I can tell these things. And it all happened when the SMELLY ovulating. Yes. That's when Ronnie Rottencock got to mate with her. But the Johnny Rottencock too, he sometimes mate with her when she ovulating. I can tell you. But the Donny Rottencock alcoholic, he not know about ovulation. I can tell you. He watching Golden Girls. But I not want to mate with ovulating SMELLY. I can tell you. I looking for new lover. I want a passionate one. I can tell you these things. But the Ronnie Rottencock, I use my toothbrush. He not even got a teeth. I said to him, you got to have teeth. A toothbrush for people with teeth, Ronnie. But he not listen to me. I can tell these things. But I'm not meant to. I got to talk about the conservation, mate. The conservation is very important. You can see the front line of that now. The saving things in the realm of the tiger shark. It's important. It's very important to save the tiger shark. Yes. That's the home. I can see that. Scanning. Always scanning. Got to look for the fin. That's how you can tell. That's how to find the tiger shark. I can tell you. You got to get into the water to find that tiger shark. Into the realm. I can see that. It could be anywhere. But not Ronnie Rundercock. I know where he is. He's mating. He's mating with Smelly Shelly because she's ovulating. She making new fat boys, I can tell you. Maybe make a twins. Make a twin rotten cocks. There's so many rotten cocks here, I can tell you. That's why I'm looking for passionate woman for Christmas. I can tell you that. I'm going to look for a Christmas time passionate woman. For the Christmas time passion. I can tell you these things. It's too crowded here. Too crowded with rotten cocks. Can tell you these things. Look at this beautiful thing. That is important. Important for that to serve. I can serve you to that. Yes, you and me together. But not the rotten cocks. I need to get away from them. Too many of them. I can tell you. Smell Shelly, ovulating. About the Ronnie Rottencock, I got that. I got that mating rats, I can tell you. But the Donny Rottencock, he not gay either. He alcoholic, he like to drink. He like to drink and smash his money away. But I can tell you this. There's not much of it. She said not enough seashells. She need to sell more of them. She said them by the seashore, I can tell you these things. But she not sell enough for Christmas time of money. I need the gifts. I need the gifts for Christmas time. I can tell that. That's why I look for new lover. I can tell you. Smash only going to give too many Christmas presents away. Yes. Not for me too. I tell her I already give her my Christmas list, and she look at me. She look at me like she not the full quid, and I know that about her. But I said, look here, mate, that's English. Somebody has surely taught you to read. It's just a list of things, expensive items, gifts for me. But I see it in her eye. I could see that. Like I can see this thing here now. That's beautiful to me. But I could see in her eyes that was not beautiful. She was not thinking about getting things for me. She was probably thinking about the mating for Ronnie Rottencock, or maybe even Johnny Rottencock. But Johnny Rottencock got a colostomy bag and a very small penis. I can tell these things. But what I'm going to do with my life, mate, I'm going to find a passionate woman. I got my own one already. I call her Ugly Susie. Yes. But her name Ugly Susan. She done the pub. I said to her, maybe you could be beautiful Susan. Maybe I call you beautiful Susie now. Yes, come to me, beautiful Susie, and give me expensive Christmas gifts. That's what I want from her. But first I make sure she got the air conditioner because of my skin. My skin is so hot, it need to cool down. I can't tell these things. Look at that beautiful thing. That's a beauty to me. It's fortunate for me that Ronnie Rottencock, he like the air conditioner on when he made. I can tell you these things. I look at him. That him. At the walla for ya, at the frolicking. Them mermaid legs. Yes, that's what I call them. A little mermaid legs waiting. Waiting just a small morsel for that tiger shark. Look at this beauty. That a beautiful habitat maybe for small fish. They maybe can lay the eggs inside of there. Yes, that's mating. Like a Ronnie Rottencock, he mating too. But I'm not supposed to talk about my personal life with you. I'm supposed to educate you and teach you. Teach you how to find that tiger shark with this guy. He knows what he's doing. He's a professional, mate. I can remember that. Yes, there he is. Look at him. I can definitely remember that now. I look into his face and I can see. I remember the time I accept his application. And I look at him. Yes, he was once amateur walla for, but now professional. He gone professional this year. I can tell you that. Passionate too. Very passionate. Look at him. I can see into his eyes. That a thing of beauty. Very beautiful. Look into the face of this guy. I can tell you. That's beautiful. Maybe this like a photo shoot. Like a photo. Oh, look, he's scanning. Yes, I can see that. That professionalism, mate. That professionalism, mate, it's the best, mate. The big time. I can tell these things. I can tell you many things, mate. But most of all, I noticed from this him a handsome man. Very beautiful. Yes, like a photo shoot. I do a photo shoot sometime with Johnny Rottencock. We get him drunk and do things to him. We get him to hold up his colostomy bag in front of me, and I enjoy to laugh at him. He got a very small testicles as well as penis. It's very small. We laugh about that. That's funny to us. We laugh about that. Even SHELLY enjoyed that. She enjoyed these things, but I'm not pleasant with her. Not happy. Look at him. A beautiful man. Even got a haircut. And yes, the haircut of an action man. I can see that. I can see that clearly, Matt. And beautiful things too. Many beautiful things. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure what that is, but it is beautiful to me. And also in the name of conservation too, part of it. That's part of conservation. Yes, but I got to leave. I got to leave this rotten cocker household. I can tell these things. They're very crazy people, these rotten cocks. Fighting, always fighting for TV rats, mating rats, and also to goonoo juice rats. Yes, even Johnny Rottencocker, he fought hard for his goonoo juice. Sometime when he win, I get him. I say, hold this picture up. And then we take pictures of each other, holding pictures of SMELLY. Because she's not an attractive woman, and also too not a photogenic. All the pictures around her house are of her, and she's not a photogenic. I can see that. The camera not like her. Look at this beautiful thing. That's a beautiful fish. That's a beautiful fish. I can swim you to that. You know that. Yes. The wildfire he followed. Maybe followed to his home. I can tell that. That's what I plan to do. I got to do that with Ugly Susie. Ugly Susan and the pub. I plan to make her mine. But first need to make sure no rotten cocks. Look at that beautiful fish. Yes. It's fleeing from some maybe danger. Maybe the spotted dog shark, or maybe it's rushing home to its babies. Yes, maybe it's been out feeding and come home to babies. Hello little babies, that's what it say. Maybe I make babies with Ugly Susie. Once I make her mine, she very beautiful. She very ugly, but I'm going to say you're very beautiful to me, Ugly Susie. Let us spend Christmas time together and be happy. I can tell these things. Look at him, yes. Showcasing his legs to the dog shark. Maybe that's what I do to Ugly Susie. I show her things about me. I got the muscles for her to flex. I can flex for her. Do things like that. I flex. Hold it as long as I can for Ugly Susie. Then I release it. Because I flex against my enemies, but also my lovers.